Wow, that was fast. Ugh. So yeah, let's see. We're 11 and 7. That's not bad though. 781. If I can get into like top 500, I think that's like as good as I'm ever gonna get and I'm ever gonna need. Giratina. Pros and cons into this team. Not amazing, not the worst. I think objectively this is pretty okay. I want Ensign for Zacian. Hold on. I think I'm going to bring my own Ensign, Giratina, and for Reg A. No, I'm not going to bring Frigg. I'm going to bring the same 4 I brought last game. It's very similar, but there's no Grim Snarl to work with, which is great. The only issue is he has Trick Room potentially, but I think that's much easier for me to deal with, considering Giratina exists into their Trick Room mode. Zacian Ensign, perfect. I get Intimidate off rip. Love to see it. If my Intimidate goes first too, that's huge. Okay, cool. I guess I'd actually want it to be the other way around, so he would like fake out my Ensign and waste his fake out, but I think objectively this is not bad here. Hello. Cool. So my fake out goes first. Awesome. And then his doesn't do anything. Beautiful. I don't think he has anything to like tank an earthquake here either. I should be down to just go for like Terra, not even Terra, but just rip an earthquake. Swap in Tina. Should be fine. Yep, Zacian goes away. I think Groudon comes in. He maybe like sets the sun for like Flare Blitz, but then he has to like, he still has to Terra to not take too much damage, and then he's going to take Recoil, and sounds like a lot of work for him to deal with, if we're being honest. Oh, he doesn't. Awesome. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, we got the crit. Okay. That definitely helps. That helps a lot, actually. Okay. P2 almost for sure has Ice Beam available. I'm going to go for a knockoff here. Also just like Earthquake Dragon Claw the Groudon here, I think could be okay. Do I care though? Not really. I think I'm down to like knockoff onto you. Terra, Shadow Force. Very safe for me. Very safe for me, I think. Knockoff, just get rid of the Eviolite, just make it so it doesn't pose as much of an issue. I think Life Orb Steel Roller would do maybe like 40%, 50%. Yeah, about 40 to 50, depending on their spread. Yep, if he's going to go for Trick Room, that's beautiful, because then Giratina gets to dodge whatever else he wants to throw at me next turn. we get to go for a Steel Roller here. And we're either going to like take this Groudon or we're not. It's kind of where I'm at with this. Like, I think technically I can't hit P2 very much, but it's okay. It'll be fine. I think Bulk Up Groudon could be kind of interesting, but then he's not going to KO Iron Shreds here. Ice Beam, yup, and that's the beauty of Shadow Force. We get to dodge that. Fire Punch in the Sun, probably, yup. Shocker. Come on, Shadow Force, rip him up. Oh, so close. So close. Okay, Miraidon. That's fine, though. That's fine. That's fine. So now I Shadow Sneak. And I Electro Drift the Porygon. Not really any downside here. Yep. Goodbye, Groudon. Go away. Goodbye. Ice Cream? Nah. Nah. That's fine. And we crit him too. I don't know if that one mattered, but I think the Earthquake one definitely did. But now it's a 1v3. How many turns of Trick Room left? Like 3? 2 turns of Trick Room. I'm gonna go for a Volt Switch. Protect here. So we're gonna protect. Let's see if he does. Let me see. Okay, cool. So now, the cool thing about this is that, with Trick Room being on the last turn, I can go for Phantom Force, and then I'll dodge the following hit on the next turn because of the speed order, right? Because I'm faster now, I'll be slower later. What you're thinking Double Protect is going to do for you here, bud. And then Volt Switch out. Like, yeah, he should have absolutely just, like, play roughed the, Miraidon slot there. And now I get to go for a Parting Shot. Doesn't really matter. I guess Fake Out doesn't really matter either. He protects, cool. Fun fact, we don't care. How much does this do? This might one-shot. Oh wait, no, he was already missing HP. Yeah, that's goodbye. Huge. Huge. Hey, we're up by 5 now. That's cool. I think I got time for like 1, maybe 2 more. $631, not bad. Top 600. Again, if I can make it into the 5s, I'll be okay. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Interesting. I think bundle plus you with Giratina's not doing a lot here. But neither is the rest of my team. Might just be up to Tino to, like, exist. And then maybe for Reg to block some priority stuff, block some fake out stuff. Set Trick Room potentially. This is a bad matchup for me. Giratina's the win con. That's where I'm at right now.
And it's problematic if it is max speed Kyogre, which I don't know if it is, considering it's a Zama kind of balancy team. Zama Tornadus, okay, interesting lead.
I mean, yeah, like they're 140 base. Like, I don't know how fast a Zamazenta needs to be on a Tailwind team. I'm not mad about just like hard swapping here. And electro drifting the Zama. Just get some damage out where I can. Giratina is a very safe switch in on this play too. Tailwind, okay, cool. Cool, Giratina doing its thing, being a ghost. Not gonna KO. Terra Electric would have, but I kind of wanted to save my Dragon typing, if I'm being honest. You know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to go for Shadow Force here, and then Volt Switch here. Yep, Body Press, going to do about half, a little more. Sleeping Storm, not going to do very much of anything. But what's nice about this play is that with the Shadow Force going into that slot, that means whatever comes in next turn, Giratina's not going to take damage from it, and I'm going to get a massive Shadow Force off, which is, needless to say, amazing for me. Let's bring out Bundle. I do have Terra Ghost on him, too, to, like, dodge a Body Press, which would be good. Kind of exert some speed pressure, too. And goodbye. I would love to see Kyogre come in here. Overquill, okay. Is there any reason not to protect here? I don't think so. He's on his last 2 turns. I'll also just bring in Incin here. I think I'd rather save that for later, if possible. Let's bring in Incin now, actually. I'm gonna protect this turn. I don't know how fast Overquill actually is. Why would you do that? It's 137. So I outspeed with Bundle, which is great. Some good damage. No, stop, game, please. Freeze Dry is doing about half. So I think Freeze Dry plus Shadow Sneak onto that slot is actually super safe. To like guarantee pick it up. I think now I go Terra Ghost, Freeze Dry. yeah, if this is, even if it's at timid, right, or like jolly nature, I should, yeah, I should outpace it with bundle anyway. So it should just be Shadow Sneak, Freeze Dry, kill the Overquill. Yeah, not a whole lot, but that's okay. Just want to guarantee pick up as much damage as possible. We dodge the body press. Kyogre gets to come out. And we have Freeze Dry onto that slot. We have Incin in the back also. Kyogre comes out. I wonder if this is like Specs or not, or like Scarf. I imagine it wouldn't be. Okay. Trying to think if there's any way I can like lose this game here. He hasn't terrored yet. We're part dragon, so I'm down to go for Shadow Force. Are you expecting anyone? Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's not enough. Yo, Giratina's just popping off, dude. That does nothing. And goodbye. I don't gotta do anything crazy here. I'm just going to protect here. Might as well. Yeah. He was like, someone's answering this door. Oh my god, dude. This dude got cooked. This dude got fried. Yeah, so it is a Scarf, too. Good to know. It is Scarf Ogre. But important to note, it was also Scarf. Well, no, because that was the last turn of terrain. Never mind. But it was Scarf Modest, I believe. Okay. And now Shadow Force again. Icy Wind. Yeah. I just ignored the Zama the entire game. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, so now we're 13-7. Not bad. I think we're going to do one more. Because that's about all I have time for. But, I mean, hey. Good run, I think, so far. Dude, honestly, that's been, like, Giratina's, like, best strat. Basically, it's like you ignore everything except for the one thing on any team that can KO Giratina, and then you're just like, alright, cool. I win the game now. Ugh. Okay. That is Toxic Spikes, Electric Seed Sneasler with Fake Out, and Sash Cali Shadow. Sneasler is a problem here. Okay. I almost messed up my order selection there.
I think Bundle Miraidon is my best bet into both Sneasler plus either restricted.
And then having Farig in the back means I can, like, potentially switch in, block a Fake Out, and just hit something with a Snarl really hard. Or I do that with, or I do that anyway here with Instant on the field, and just don't care. I could also see, like, Parting Shot just being, like, Protect Parting Shot just being a good play here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to Terra Electric, Electro Drift here, and bring in Farigiraf. Save the bundle for later. If he protects Parting Shots, I think the bad play here is if he's like hard swaps Rillaboom. I also don't know if he wants to do that and like let me click Icy Wind for free. Potentially just hit him with a Dazzling Gleam. I could be wrong, but I'm just gonna Volt Switch or Snarl the next turn and we'll go from there. He's in a Terra. Ooh. Okay, Terra Ghost. Terra Normal. Why? Why? What did you think I was gonna do there? Like, genuine ask, huh? What, you think I was gonna hit you with Terra Ghost, Terra Blast bundle? Wait, that's kind of sick. Wait a second. Fastest Ghostmon in the game? Yep, Fake Out gets blocked, cool. I think ideally I get this Incin down to 1 HP. I think that's ideally what happens here. Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. I either Dazzling Gleam or I Snarl. His team is very fast, right? I think I Trick Room here and Dazzling Gleam. And then Trick Room. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm really enjoying this Assault Vest Miraidon set, though. It's letting me get away with, like, a lot of funny stuff. Like this. And now I get to go for, like, Snarl, Electro Drift with Helping Hand, Volt Switch Helping Hand, Psychic, and Electro Drift. Like, I have a lot of options here. Helping Hand, D-Gleam. Sneasler can't come out at all because it's just going to immediately become the slowest thing on the field. Yep. And Fake Out doesn't do anything. It's going to be Fake Out, CC, Gunk or Dire Claw, and Toxic Spikes would be my guess. So I think here I'm going to go for a Snarl and a Psychic. Because I'm not scared of the Cali Shadow. If I can get rid of Sneasler, it becomes a 2v4, and I can kind of just go from there. And I don't think he's going to have Protect on the Sneasler. I just don't. And then Snarl obviously is, like, very good here. You're not even... Oh, wait, was it Electric Seed? I didn't even pay attention. It was right in front of me. But if it was Seed, then that's a... This plan is still perfect, either way. Why? Why? What did you think was going to happen there? That's just game, right? Like, you got nothing. He has his own Miraidon. His Terra's gone. I Helping Hand Dazzling Gleam. Or do I Psychic and Snarl again? I think I just Dazzling Gleam, personally. Yeah, because I can always clean up with the other two Mons later. It's fine. Getting 1600? Unless something crazy happens here, then I think so. Yeah, big damage. Flip for drift. I mean, Farigiraf is dead here, but that's fine. It's not even dead. Bro, what are you doing? Mega Rental. Yeah, I have one already somewhere, so I can just go Dazzling Gleam. And then I just go for Psychic. I mean, that's game, dude. Like, he's already... I don't know what the Terra Normal was. Like, 1668 right now? Hell yeah, Lily. Hell yeah. And then Dealing goes out. Boom. No! Scraw, my secret Giratina tech! This was my NAIC team. I can't say that. My friends would kill me. I mean, I'm gonna Volt Switch and Helping Hand. It doesn't really matter what I do at this point. It's your first GC? No, no, Scraw, I'm not taking this to NIC. No, I'm not allowed to. My friends would beat the shit out of me. And there it is, GG. Alright, I was planning on streaming till about 3 o'clock. It is 2 till. We are at a surprisingly good record of 14-7. Like, for me, that's in the GC. For me, that is very good. I might be crossing the threshold into points. I think we're like top 600 now, something like that. Let me see. I'm at 1608 and I'm at 414. Yeah, I think ending it in top 500 is good enough for me. Like, I have shit to do. I wasn't planning on playing all of my games. 21 battles and we're at 14-7 is pretty good. Like, we're using Giratina. I kind of want to play more. I kind of want to, but also, again, like, if I lose, then I'm going to drop out, and I think this is, like... That's... Nope. Okay, cool. That's the game telling me, nope, you're done. even the Switch is like, no, you're cut off. You're done. Yeah, day one didn't go super great for me last night, but I think it was also, like... I was very clearly like not locked in and not knowing what I needed to do. Today, I think I only had 1 or 2 games today that I felt like were like I made bad plays. Yesterday, it felt very hit or miss. So that about wraps it up for the final grand challenge of the 2025 season. This is my final rating of 1460, and I gotta say I feel pretty proud of what happened here. I normally don't feel very prepared for these events. And when I do play, I either stop playing because I'm doing bad, or the team is bad, or I'm bored, and normally I just don't perform very well. So being able to go 27-ish games, and just over a 12-hour period, where the first half of those games just did not go well for me, where it was just like a back-to-back win-loss, ended with like a 6-6 record on day 1, and being able to flip that around on day 2, and go, I think it was 8-1 was my day 2 record, feels really good. The team is super fun. It's super unique. I haven't seen anything like it since I made this team. It's been a minute since I've built this team. It was just really fun. Giratina is a low-key nightmare, and if you're not ready for it, I hope that I show that it can just be a problem on its own. I love him. Super fun. Really underexplored, and I would love to see him pop off at Worlds if possible. Probably won't, but it would still be really cool. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and if you haven't seen the other videos, they're posted up on my playlist section on this channel somewhere. So I had edited all the videos in this series just before NAIC, but unfortunately didn't have time to record this little outro bit, so that's going to explain the delay between this video and the most recent one. My bad. I do, however, have a couple other things I need to work on, including a 2-for-1 video where I'm going to be talking about my NAIC team and also showcasing a online tournament that I played in where I went undefeated using that team. So that should be a pretty fun thing to work on. Hopefully I can make it as compact as possible. We'll see. It's also a long video most likely because it's going to be a full tournament run, so is what it is. I also have a fun little announcement video that I need to post as quickly as I possibly can, but in case it's going to come out late or whatever, you heard it here first. I am hosting a series of online tournaments where it's going to be focusing on past formats, and we're starting with Series 1, more commonly known as Reg A, basically just as an excuse for people to use Pokemon that they haven't used in a while, or Pokemon that they really like but they can't really thrive in this like high power creep format. So should be really fun. First tournament happens on Tuesday, July 1st at 5:30 p.m. CST. So if you're interested, please check that out. I'll leave the Limitless page in the description. But that is about it for now. So thanks for watching and have a nice day. Peace out.